Betrayed by My Eggs pie. This comes to us on page 59 of Sugar Butter Flour, the official Waitress pie book, under the section Savory Pies. Betrayed by My Eggs is the second named pie in Waitress. Jenna thought of this recipe in response to finding out that she is pregnant, with the ingredients and her descriptions of how they are prepared basically being thinly veiled innuendos for her negative feelings towards her pregnancy. Betrayed by My Eggs purports to be huevos rancheros in a pie crust, so not only is it a savory dinner, it's also a hangover cure, which, given the circumstances under which Jenna's baby was conceived, it is, very fitting. Pastry! A yellow corn pastry. A spicy yellow corn pastry. A cup of flour, a fourth of a cup of cornmeal, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon each of cumin, chili powder, and paprika. Whisk it up. And now we're gonna work into the dry ingredients a half a cup of vegetable shortening that's been chilled and cut into cubes. Now I'm using 2 butter knives to work in this shortening, but you could also use a food processor or even a pastry blender if you have it. You're just gonna keep working in that shortening until everything is crumbly. Drizzle in 4 tablespoons of ice water, and then use a fork to press everything together into large clumps. Try to pull in all those dry ingredients. Turn it out onto a piece of plastic wrap, pack it in tight, and you're going to form this into a disc that's about 3/4 of an inch thick. Let it chill for a half hour. Now this recipe wants this pie shell to be extremely flaky, so instead of rolling it out and then putting it into the pan, we are just gonna press it in with our hands like this. Make sure you get it up the sides. Cover this in a fresh sheet of plastic wrap and let it sit in the fridge for another half hour. Blind bake the pie shell at 400 for 12 minutes weighted and for 8 minutes unweighted. Let it cool on a wire rack. Now it's time for the filling. You're gonna start by removing the casings of 1 pound of fresh chorizo. You know, in Mexican culture, cutting the skin off your sausage is rather unorthodox. This feels familiar. Cook the sausage in a large skillet over medium-high heat for 5 minutes. Fire! Gotta get you crumbly. After 5 minutes, you are going to deglaze the chorizo with 1/4 of a cup of beer. And mix until everything is evaporated. Yes, you did just see me pour liquid from a dry measure, because volume doesn't change. Fight me. Remove the chorizo from the heat and let it cool. In a large bowl, we are going to beat 3 eggs. Whisk into the eggs 1/2 cup of red enchilada sauce, 1/4 of a cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1½ teaspoons of salt. Next, you're going to stir in 1 entire 4-ounce can of chopped green chiles. Make sure it's been drained first. 1/4 of a cup of cotija cheese, and the chorizo. Into the pie shell. Bake this at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes. Let it cool on a wire rack for about 10 minutes. While it's cooling, you're going to sprinkle on 1/4 of a cup of cotija cheese. And there you have it. Betrayed by My Eggs pie. Woo! Oh boy, let me tell you, if you were hungover right now, this would wake you right up. You serve this up with some, corn or, nacho chips or something? Betrayed by My Eggs is the perfect dish to help you wake up and face the music, as is documented in Sugar Butter Flour, the official Waitress pie book, available where all books are sold, and I will leave a link in the description below so you can get one for yourself. Thank you so much for watching Waitress Wednesday today, and I will see you in the next one.